Hi there, Ellwood City fans, alongside Knoch Knights fans. Welcome into Lincoln High School Big Gym here in Ellwood City, Pennsylvania, as we bring you live coverage of the junior high and varsity wrestling matchups here on the mats. My name is Brad Windhorst alongside Dakota Marshall, and once again our guest speaker and commentator and the man with the biggest plan on the evening with the notebook with all the information. It is Matt Wally. Matt, how are we doing?
So far, so good.
Good. Let's keep it rolling like that.
I have a notebook, paper and pencil guy.
Old school.
You guys can do your computer things, and I'll write them down.
We have a little bit of technology, but just like you, we like the old school, just writing everything down, and that's one of the things that we haven't seen throughout the years. We haven't really done it too much. You see all these broadcasters with these big boards with all this information, all the background, who's this person, that person. We try to keep it straight to the point. So let's talk about those standings up in this section. We're 2A, Section 5, the eastern section of the standings for Whippules. At the top there at 4-0 are the Highland Golden Rams and Hampton Talbots. We did see Hampton a couple weeks back. Both those teams are going to have a way to finish this one. Highlands are 11-4. They've played a lot of matches there out of section-wise, there-wise. Laurel has come through with a couple back-to-back victories with a 6-9 record, but a 3-1 in section play. And there's your Ellwood City Wolverines, a sneaky team here at 2-2. They got a big one here against Knoch Knights. A lot of people don't understand how these standings roll, but if they take the top three teams in section play for playoffs as a team, and I would say on paper, Ellwood City is favored tonight to do some damage. We'll see. 2-2 in section play, and
well, I give them a good shot.
We'll give them a good shot. That's what matters.
Still have Highlands out there.
Yep, you still have Highlands.
That's going to be problematic for getting in the top three, because we've already lost to Laurel and Hampton.
Right, and it comes down to where you almost have to pull an upset somewhere, and you're sitting there at 2-2 with two of those losses, like you said there, Matt, against Hampton and Laurel. You're going to have to pull an upset against Highlands. But rounding out the bottom half of it is the Knoch Knights at 4-4, 1-3. North Catholic and Sumner County still looking for their first section victory, both at 0-4. A little bit of information about the Wolverines the past couple weeks. We haven't seen them in action for a little bit, with the break and whatnot in between. They were just recently at the Burgettstown Invitational, where they finished 15th overall as a team, but some big individual results there for Derek Allen. He finished third place, pinning his opponent there at 210, finishing third place overall at his category. And on the flip side, Gabe Lilly, wow. Championship finals, made it all the way. Unfortunately, a decision there, 10-4 in the final championship game or match there, but good start there by Gabe and Derek as they cruised all the way to third place and championship finals, basically second place. So some big numbers there for the individuals. We'll talk about them here in the next couple minutes. Junior high is first. The Wolverines sitting there at 2-2 in section play. They beat Summit Academy 48-18. North Catholic 36-24 most recently, with the two losses there to Laurel and Hampton 45-30, 48-27. Not to jump too far ahead, but we got some filler time here. Their next match for the wrestling team will be this Friday. They'll be at the Mercer VFW tournament and then officially back into section play, and that's the big one. It'll be at Highlands Wednesday next week to see if they can pull off the upset.
Still trying to talk you into a road match.
We'll have to see. It's all about the schedule. I know no matter what, I've been trying to figure out how a way to say this appropriately, but wherever we go, we will definitely have a manual camera. We'll never have an issue where internet drops or some camera issues on the screen like we saw last night. We'll leave that one to go, but we'll dig that one maybe next week sometime. But
you'll be digging that one
absolutely.
Tomorrow.
I'll be digging it tomorrow. I'll be digging it Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Tomorrow is Thursday.
It is tomorrow. Yeah, you're right. This Tuesday start of a school week, and what, a 2-hour delay. Ellwood had a FID day, so that would have been nice to have, but that'll never happen at the CTC. We can't do it. All 8 school districts on board, that ain't happening. But so there's that. So at the junior high level, a little bit of some rules and regulations here. The only thing that's different between the junior high and varsity level, junior high matches rounds 1 through 3 are minute 30, and then at the varsity level we'll have 2 minutes. And I know Matt has got a notebook with all the information, the schedule here, as we are looking for a start here fairly shortly. So instead of listening to my mouth go off like crazy, we'll take a little bit of a break here, and we'll chime back in once the junior high matchup is ready to go. Stay with us, folks, here on Ellwood City Sports. Wrestling is next. right, folks, welcome back into Lincoln High School Big Gym as we had our coin toss here. So we'll see what the teams sign up here for, who's doing the evens and odds, and we'll get the junior high matchup ready to go here.
Yeah, we're not going to worry too much about evens and odds for junior high. The coaches have made some matches up, and then we're going to have about 5 exhibition matches.
Perfect.
I think they're going to trot some kids out for forfeits, which junior high forfeits kind of, I don't see the point, but so sorry, I don't know who this is from Knoch, because I took a picture, but I don't think they wrote this forfeit down.
Let's see what we get here.
Scorebook. Anyway, that's somebody that's really, really small, and we don't have anybody to send out there for them.
So it looks like we'll have our second one here for the Knights. Check to see our matchups here. Looks like that one will be another Knights one as well.
They have a nice big squad over there.
They do.
So they're pretty much filling up a lot of the weight classes. And here we're going to take a forfeit. Oh, no, they're going to. This is not what they have written down in the scorebook. I believe Oliver Richards is coming out to take a forfeit at 101. Yeah, that's the wrong kid for Knoch. I think he has taken a forfeit at 101. And
yep. The two coaches kind of confirm here. I think you're right there, Matt.
And then we should have a match at 108 here, I think.
Okay.
I believe this is Keegan Orris from Knoch, and that's Braden McClure from Ellwood.
All right. So here we go. Minute 30 up on the board. 3 rounds here. We're ready to go.
There's a little slide-by attempt. Braden's able to recover, and instead of just squaring up, he's going to try to headlock a much taller wrestler. Good, he's out of there. Nice sweep single. Braden got his hips down. Now he's got him locked up in a cradle. That should be 2. There, now we got it, the 2. But he's fallen off. Out of bounds would have been a good option there, but it's a little late now. He can roll through this if he hooks a leg. It would really help. Still got the cradle. He's still technically in control. Now there's a reversal. He popped his head out. And he's back to the cradle. Cleared that leg. It was an inside leg. There's another reversal. So 4-2 McClure. He needs to drop his head in that hole. He's going to roll through. Now he's getting back points. Roll over his face if he can. Okay, ran out of time. If he could have hit a hip heist there, been in a better position. But anyway, that's a nice first period at 7-2.
So it looks like Ellwood will defer. And Knoch's going to be going down position.
All right, Orris is going down. He was able to get a reversal. And Braden's up way out of position here. Probably bailing out wouldn't be the worst idea. He could pin himself right here. There, now he bails. So there's been a reversal. Braden should have a reversal here, maybe backs. No, just a reversal. And he's high again, riding high. Again, Orris is trying to reach for that head, which is real dangerous. Braden needs to just extend his body, get out of there. He's behind the arms, which is all right, but he's so much shorter than this guy that it's going to be hard for him to maintain this position. And I'd probably call him pinned. Yeah. Pinned himself, and you can do that without ever losing control. Shoulder blades are down. That's a pin, just lack of awareness. And that's why we wrestle the junior high matches, so these guys learn that before they get to high school. Okay, so we're at 115 pounds. Leela Davis is going to come out and take a forfeit. This should be 122, I believe. Orris Davis coming out for another forfeit. And I believe we have a match at 130 pounds. Here comes Jaden DeLauder for the Wolverines versus Emmett Carbunco. There's a name I have not heard before. Jaden to a front headlock. Yeah, needs to bounce the bottom wrestler a little bit. Push, pull, extend him, get him back on his heels, extend him, get him back on his heels. He's trying to go behind, but his arm's trapped in front. Now he's got his head in the ribs. Head's not in the ribs. He was trying for a head in the ribs cradle. Just goes behind for his two. Jaden's much improved this year. Probably due to better junior high coaching from Jake Alberts than what he was getting last year. Good. He's got arms behind arms, hips behind hips. If you've watched any of these matches before, I'm always harping on that.
10 seconds.
And he should have back points right here. Well, I don't know about the supporting points and the boundary, but we won't complain. There's 3 near fall points. Makes it 5-0 at the end of 1. Jaden's going neutral. He says, you can't take me down. Jaden's hand fighting is a lot better than it was last year. To see him keep his elbows down a little bit better to protect his legs, but he's getting a snap, snapping his opponent to the mat. Now he's going cow catcher, and he's got a lot of time to finish this. There we go. There's the fall. With 1 minute and 3 seconds remaining in the second period. I believe this is Anthony Jula from Knoch, and we're going to get Lewis Leslie from Ellwood City. And Lewis is just going with double thumb blocks, but loses it. Basically got muscled down to the mat. And looks into a half. This probably won't last a whole lot longer here. Well, Knoch wrestler, if he sags back and goes chest to chest, he's got a lot of time to finish. Just needs to adjust. That half's not deep, but gets it done. Okay, we're at 145. Bronson Seibel from Knoch and Ethan Henderson from Ellwood City. Ethan goes right into a double leg, but trail leg didn't do anything. He surrenders a takedown there. Ethan got to his feet, but decent mat return by the Knoch wrestler. Another mat return, and Ethan turned into a half, which is now a reverse half. Didn't quite know what to do there once he got on bottom. But he came out firing, took a shot. He hasn't had a lot of mat time, Ethan, so I don't really know that he's got very much experience, even this full season worth. So. Okay, I think we're into exhibition. Oh no, we're gonna do some more forfeits.
And for those who don't know, the forfeits are basically when you line up at a certain weight classification. The other team does not, unfortunately, have somebody to match up wise.
Right, but I mean, nobody's keeping records in junior high.
Right, junior high,
so I don't know why we do it. Just get them out there wrestling and make up some matches. That's why we have a bunch of exhibition matches coming up. This run out for a forfeit. Mm-hmm. I mean, what good does that do anybody? There's no
official
PIAA postseason for junior high. They don't have such a thing.
Right.
So
gives the official some exercise on his arm.
Yeah.
Again, folks, if you're looking for the Varsity one, that will be approximately 7 o'clock tonight here shortly. Same stream, same link.
Okay, so here we go with some exhibition matches. I think we're going to get Noah Nelson from Knoch and Peyton Tanner from Ellwood. Knocks in on a leg, but Peyton flattened it by taking an ankle and gets a takedown as the Knoch wrestler just kind of turned in awkwardly. He's going to go for a cradle here, but I don't know that he's got it locked up. Now we're kind of rolling around on each other, but Knoch's reaching back. That should not. Yeah, I think if Peyton went head in the ribs here, he could probably lock that up. And there are back points. Wrestlers are out of bounds, and it's only 2 near fall. But now Peyton's up around the neck, the Knoch wrestler, and he gets to a cradle. I don't know if he has that locked or not. Looks like he does at this point. He's got to scoot his body around, get his bottom knee in the ribs. His other bottom knee being the one closer to the mat. He comes out with some more back points, so 7-0. And we start in the neutral position. Period. If the Knoch guy knew enough to lock a leg in there, he could have had 2, but now we got Peyton working on a double leg. He's going to run through it. If he climbs the body, gets his left arm through, there he gets 2. Who's that, Nelson? Noah Nelson bailed out on that one. I think we've got a half in here, and that's pretty flat. Yep, there's a fall. Peyton Tanner. Nice job. Wouldn't say he had him locked down with perfect technique, but he kept, he kept trying to turn him. He kept working.
Kept digging and made it happen.
Yeah. Let's see. Who do we have here? Oliver Richards and Kenna Watson. Oliver for the Wolverines. Kenna Watson for the Knoch Knights. Well, Watson's keeping a better stance. Not enabled her to get to a leg, but she got an arm out and underhooked, flattened. There's 2 on the takedown, and if he cinches this up, he's getting near fall points for sure. He drops his hips, maybe get some weight on her. She ought to let go of the head. Mm-hmm. This is a big problem for the bottom wrestler. We got now he's got a claw, and she's basically looks like bridging on her shoulder blades. Yeah. Well, there she's up on her head there, executing a better bridge. That got her off her back. Short time here, we have 10 seconds, and looks like she's pretty much back to her belly. So 3 near fall. After all that, I really thought that would be a pin. So she showed a lot of fight. It looks like Knoch deferred. Ellwood chooses down. And she just kind of lost her balance there. I mean, that was an over-the-back switch, which is a big no-no by Oliver, but ended up working out okay. And he's got back to that underhook. And now he's doing absolutely nothing with his hands. Got one hand out over top of an arm. Now it looks like he might have a cross wrist. Yeah, he has a cross wrist, and it's just kind of running in a circle with it. There's the fall. Okay, our next matchup is Leela Crow. And I wonder if I didn't get her name wrong in the when she was, if that was who took the forfeit earlier and I called her Davis. I don't know, I might have names mixed up, or they might have two Leilas. And Lyrica Aviles, who pointed out to me how her name is pronounced before the match tonight, so she better do something good now. People know that she's going to wear it. Her name's on it. Gives up a takedown. And she's bundled up here. It's a nice bundle executed by Crow. And that's got to be a fall. No, right shoulder must be, she must be fighting that right shoulder off the mat. Got about 25 seconds here. She's still bundled. There. Belly's out, gives up 3 near fall, but fights off the pin. All right, Crow's got a half in the far wrist. This looks like a more experienced wrestler on top to me, more advanced technique. Okay, Lyrica's going to take the bottom position. Got a 2-on-1 on top, trying to drag her over the near knee. A nice job by Lyrica, clearing the 2-on-1. She gave it back. There's a half, and Crow's dragging it across her knee like you're supposed to when you're on your knees. Got the far wrist controlled. Working to adjust. And that's a fall. We have a couple exhibition matches left. This one, I believe, is Max Barrio Nuevo from Knoch, who henceforth shall be called only Max. And Chase Bennett from Ellwood City. Oh, nice level change. Looked like it was going to be a double, but kind of turned into a head outside single with bad trail leg, and that's what happens. He gets flattened, go behind for Chase, and that's two. All right, there's a one-point escape. And Chase, while he's not using his head and hands to defend his legs, he's at least dropping his hips and sprawling, and that's scored him a couple takedowns. He's been able to use his heavy hips and drop weight on his opponent, collapse him. So we got about 20 seconds left in the period here. Love to see him finish this period on top. I'll say it again. I'd like to see arms behind arms and hips behind hips for this 15 seconds, but came out beyond the arm. Max is to his feet and gets an escape. And there are 5 seconds left. Those little points at the end of periods, they make a big difference. Bennett's going to defer. Did he defer or did he take down? Jake Alberts was
I think he took down, yep.
He took down.
Defer, and then he took down. And again, I'm going to call it a switch, but it really wasn't. But it's a reversal, no matter what move you want to call it. And he gives up a reversal on just Max just reaching back and turning into it, and grabbing a leg. And now the Knoch wrestler's high. And I believe draping an arm. No, he's not draping an arm. He's got arms behind arms. Now he's up over top with one. Chase is maintaining his base. That's a good start. He could probably buck up a knee slide, get some hip separation, but he's not being broken down, which is step one. You usually aren't going to get turned if you can maintain your base. So Knoch finally gets a breakdown with 1 second left, and they gave up a reversal. Chase Bennett did, but after that, no more damage. And I think probably I wouldn't bother trying to ride here if I were Ellwood. I'd just cut him. You've taken him down twice just by sprawling, and this guy's reversed you a couple of times, or 2 escapes and a reversal, I believe. But now he's got him flat, so it may work out. He's got the half deep. And there's a fall. That's why you should never second guess Coach Jake Alberts.
Duly noted.
And this will be our last exhibition match for the junior high portion of tonight's card. It looks like Wyatt Pfeiffer of Knoch and Olivia Cassandro from Ellwood City. Pfeiffer's in on a double, picks it up. Nice, I like that. Olivia needs to let go of the head, which she does. A little late, but reaching over the back. And that's not what we want. But she's going to score a reversal with something. Not sure that it was a move, but back hook and a leg turning in. So Olivia's got control here. She's still in the offensive position. Pulling a half across. Trying to, yeah, but lost control there. Got a little over aggressive. Trying to get it. Gave up a reversal. Reaching back over the back again. Not advisable. He's going to go on top here. There's a stall warning for shoes coming untied, which is the new rule this year. It's a chop breakdown, comes out again, an arm over top. The Knoch wrestler just grabs onto that arm and starts pulling on it like it's a lampshade or a light window shade, I mean. And now that arm's caught out there. And another reversal for Pfeiffer. He's going to try to work a half. Working from side to side. Got the far arm barred up. Gives up the bar to. It's going to get some good results out of it for himself, and there's the fall. We're going to go. Looks like they're lining up another match. This one wasn't made prior to the start of this match. It's Ethan Henderson. Again, he comes right out shooting. He comes out firing. I don't know who he's wrestling here. She sprawls. He's in on a single leg. Needs to improve, work up. There, drives through it. Climbs up the body for a 2-point takedown. At the see him come off his knees, wrestle on his toes from top. Oh, we've got a locked hands call. She's got a free move on bottom. Bench is yelling it to her, but she didn't realize that. So that's a 1-point technical violation. The point goes to Knoch. And she's still down. Again, hips aren't behind hips, arms aren't behind arms. You get high, you get rolled, you get pinned. Okay, that's it for our junior high competition.
Yep, so what we'll do here is we'll get the handshakes here for junior high. We'll have a little bit of a break here. We'll let Matt go down and get some information, or?
Well, first I'll get a Diet Coke, which
There
assistant coach, tonight's interim head coach, Donnie Kerr, was kind enough to bring me, since for whatever reason we like to carry Pepsi products in our refreshment stand. So I brought my own. I finished that off before the junior high match. Now, the intermission, Diet Coke coming up, and then I'll go try to find out who we've got lined up at what weight classes, and then I'll be back.
Sounds
Back
good,
for the
folks.
varsity action.
Yep, we'll take a break here. Varsity matchup here shortly. Hi there, Ellwood City fans, alongside Knoch Knights fans. Welcome into Lincoln High School Big Gym here for tonight's varsity matchup between the Ellwood City Wolverines and the visiting Knoch Knights. Both these teams come into section play here as a matchup here, but we got SSB first. So we'll get starting lineups here for both teams here shortly. From our head announcer, Mr. Gary Rosansky.
The 114 for Ellwood City, Logan Schreiber. For Knoch, Rayleigh 152 for Ellwood City, Cameron Sorelli, Colton Golio, and for Knoch, Derek Glover. 172 for Ellwood City, Chris Quintanilla, and for Knoch, Braden Floof. At 189 for Ellwood City, Evan Twiddell, and for Knoch, Lucas Rulo. At 215 for Ellwood City, Nathan Chandler, and for Knoch, Wyatt Foster. 285 for Ellwood City, we have Ryan Fry, Terrence Banks, and for Knoch, Parker Anderson. Good luck to both teams.
All right, so there's our lineup for tonight. And we have alongside us Matt Wally once again, who got his little Diet Coke break there, coming back in for the varsity matchup.
I'm back.
Yeah. So, Matt, we're starting with officially, you said, what, 152?
We're starting at 152 pounds tonight.
Perfect. Let's see what our...
So it should be interesting to see who comes out at 152. We weighed in Gabe Lilly.
So we won the coin toss and took even.
We're even. Ellwood City is even. So
Thank you to assistant coach Jake Alberts for indicating up to us so we
sources say.
Sources say 2 and 4 and 6 and 8 adds up to even numbers. So 2 minutes are up on the board. 2-minute periods here, 1 through 3.
So what we're doing is saying we want them to show at 152. See who's going to come out. If they're going to send their guy Leahy, who weighed in at 145, but probably their best wrestler, I would say. I'm not quite sure who that is because I don't know what they look like. I'm guessing it's Jordan Author.
Yeah, I believe you are correct. So I think
it's Jordan Author. He's a 145. They're going to bump him to 152, and we're going to send Colton Gulo, meaning that Leahy's going to be at 145 for them. Gabe Lilly will wrestle 160 for us. And they defaulted that one, so Ellwood's got 6 points on the board. We go to 160. Ellwood's got a show, and they send Gabe Lilly. Weighed in it's a little bit over the 152 weight class. And I'll say that we're probably looking at Derek Glover here, a junior who's 6'8". Okay, with a slide by. He hits a lot of slide bys, trying to slide to a Merkel. Got his takedown. Lift with a half, so he's getting near fall. Let's see a count. Got a reverse half. He's just got to try to stay in bounds. He's going to let him go off. Figure he's got time to get back to that position. Big lift and return. He's got an arm trapped. He's gotten to a tilt here. Kind of like to see him get more perpendicular in that tilt.
Well, you at least got the correct wrestler. I hear them saying, "Come on, Derek." So.
And there's the fall. I don't even see that the referee awarded the back points that he had coming, but I think he changed holds. But it's irrelevant now. That's a fall, and so yeah, I guess that was a let's go Derek as opposed to last match when we had the let's go Brandon chance going.
Did you take any flack for that at all?
Well, I didn't say that. Why do I need to take flack? It was a Hampton fan.
It's an early 12-0 lead here for the Wolverines. As we drop down to, or go up to
172.
172.
And this is Braden Plug, something. I don't know if they spelled his name right on the weigh-in sheet. And Cam Cirilli for Ellwood City, bumping up a weight class. That's not good. To his back, this finishing technique isn't exactly what you're looking for, but he gets the fall. So that'll make it 12-6. Whoop. Wrong space here. Fall. 12-6. So Evan Twiddell showing for Ellwood City. And we should have Lucas Rulo, a junior who's 4-6. Evan Twiddell got a couple wins at Burgettstown last weekend.
Yeah, I did see that.
Which was nice for him. He's down at 189 pounds. Took some of that football fat off of him from early in the season. Goes right in for a shot, but got his head down. A little extended. But Rollo brought his legs back to him, so Evan picks up the takedown. And he's going to run right out in front, go for that cow catcher, try to muscle him right away. Well, he's fresh, and he's got him.
Wow.
He got him in trouble. There's a fall.
Wow.
Evan's a strong kid, and he comes out hot. So we go up to 215. Now, I believe that's going to be Wyatt Foster for Knoch. And he's a junior who's 15-5 on the season, wrestling Nate Chandler, a sophomore from Ellwood City, who's 5-8. But I do recall that Nate beat this guy at the sections last year. Gives up a quick takedown, though. It looks like Nate's just trying to weather the storm here. Foster's coming out after him. Looks like he's put in some work in the offseason. He's got half, far bar, nothing deep though. Nate gets that arm chopped, and he's got a shoulder down to the mat, which isn't ideal. Now he's working up to a base, but he's got to get his hand free. There he is, out of the cross wrist. Works to his feet, but it was just a forearm near ankle looking, I think, a forearm near ankle, or just kind of made up and rolled him. Reverse half for a fall. That was a little too easy. Now we're up to the big boys at 285. We got Parker Anderson from Knoch, a senior. He's 10-7 against freshman Terrence Banks, who I have not seen wrestle yet. He's got a couple matches in, but Terrence is a big one. He goes to the full 285. As a freshman, he's got time to learn technique, and with that kind of mass, he could be in good shape as a heavyweight down the road. We got a bear hug and a headlock. That's an illegal headlock. Yeah, that gets called. So that's 1 point for Knoch, because Terrence had an illegal headlock. He didn't have an arm encircled. Just 2 arms around the head and squeezing. Oh, he did it again. The referee was merciful. We got back to the bear hug for Anderson. If he takes the head and arm, which he has now, hip into it. Oh, he goes straight back with that bear hug. Buries him, took the wind out of him. And that's going to be a foul. Okay, so around we go to 107. And I believe that's Cheyenne Berglund from Ellwood City. I believe this is Miranda Lejevic from Knoch. I might have tried Cheyenne at 114. Or they have Braley Ireland for Knoch. She's hanging on that head. There's the takedown. But now back hooking her leg. And she's caught in a cow catcher. Just gets overpowered there. Lejevic's a little high to get the shoulders down. She needs to try to sag back, get chest to chest, which she's doing now, adjusting and cranking it back over. Lifting the head. We still got nearly a minute to try to fight this position off. Cheyenne needs to try to get an arm in between their bodies so she can get off her back, and now she's flat. There's the fall. So it's Ellwood's turn to show at 114, but Logan Shriver and Derek Allen weighed in up a weight class today. So they're going to go ahead and forfeit this. And I believe this is Braley Ireland from Knoch. So there's a forfeit. And now Knoch shows, and I'm going to have to believe that this is Jarrett Crow. And Logan Shriver coming out for Ellwood, 121. Crow's a freshman at 8-8, so we got junior Logan Shriver for Ellwood. He's trying to go big right away with a throw. There he goes, in on a single, gets his head outside, but able to crack it down, come back through the middle. Return him to the mat. There's two. And Logan's he likes to ride legs. I always know that that's the way to go for him. He's got an outside like he's working for a lace, but he's high on the body. Well, there goes, he's trying to slip in a boot. I'd like to see him just work his way out of bounds with this because I don't love his position. If he's going to do anything with it, he has to get his hips back up on top. But it looks like Crow has an arm in there in between the legs, so this is not a good position for Logan. He's just finagle his way out of bounds. Drop your hips, drive out. Now he's scooping the lace. Didn't get it. And they're out. That guys have been riding high all night. And it's just, getting their hips up high, and you're giving up your advantage. Now he's able to stop the first move as he gets some forward pressure. Now he's gotten to a lace. Rides out the period. So Knoch defers. Logan Shriver is going to select the bottom position. Flattened out right away. He works back up, flattened out again. Never got off his face, so he wasn't back up to his base. Now Crow's, looked like he was going to get a lace. Didn't take it. Wants to work that cradle. He's pretty long. Stall warning on bottom. It's on Logan. Not really making an attempt to improve his position. He needs to catch that top hand coming in on the cradle, take it to the other side of his head. And then he has hand control and room to breathe. But he's just lying flat, and he's going to get hit again for stalling. His head on the mat, and that's always an indicator to the ref that you're not trying to get out. And while the top wrestler is parallel, he's making it look like he's trying for cradles and throw a half from parallel. There's the stall point. Now he's got a leg here and he's going to flatten him out. I'm going to tell you, there's short time left, so I don't think he's going to get another stall call. But the top guy's not really doing anything here except for riding the leg and putting his forearm in the back of the guy's neck. So. Knoch chooses top position, and the wrestler looks back to the bench and asks if he should cut Shriver, and they shout no way to him because you basically rode him like a dog and got a stall point, and you know, looking like he's close to another. Shriver's got to find a way. He's got to get to his feet at least. Now that's not going to do it. Reaching up with two hands and trying to grab his head. Knoch bench is asking for their wrestler to crossface because he's not coming out of parallel. Now he got some arm caught. Shriver's going to get a reversal to the back. Can go throw a deep half here. Should sync it up. Now he needs to start thinking about bonus points. Get greedy here. Got a problem with the boundary. Trying to get in position where he can flatten him and keep him in bounds. Wasn't going to happen. He only got 2 near falls, so that makes it 6-1. But looks like he's gassed from the way, from being on bottom the whole time, being ridden. But at least he ought to be able to finish this match out for a win. He wrestles it smart. 3 back points for a major. Maybe stuff. He's not in a position where he can score here, so he'd be better off going out of bounds. Take him out of bounds, get a fresh start, gives up a reversal. Now he's just gonna basically stall the match out. He gets cut, he's cut, so there's a 1 point green. Makes it 7-3 with 5 seconds left. And Shriver should just be circling, staying out of harm's way here. No, not that. He gets a 7-3 victory. So we're at 127. Ellwood's got a show. Derek Allen's coming out. Derek's having a nice season. He's a junior, 16-4. Just got 3rd at Burgettstown. What did he get at the MAC? 4th? 4th at the MAC?
I believe so.
And this should be Paul Kaczynski for Knoch, who's a senior at 4-8. Derek likes to come out off the whistle and start grinding right away, but he's giving up a headlock, 2-point takedown, and he ought to be able to get himself out of this, I think. Pop that head, but it's a little tighter than I thought. And now we're getting near fall points. No, was that one swipe? Derek Yeah, just keep pulling that out of his head. There's a reversal. So there were no near fall points awarded. There was a swipe, but only one. Now Derek's going for the 3/4 Nelson. And he's got it. And getting near fall. I don't know if he has the leg laced the way he needs to get a fall out of this. Could have potentially dangerous because that leg slipped out of the lace. Yeah. So 2 and 3 near fall. Hey, you know that he recovered okay from that headlock, but need to be a little bit more prepared at the beginning of the match than that. Derek doesn't attempt to break down, goes straight to the cradle. Adjusts to a bundle, and I think that's going to be a fall. It looks like he's got it pretty tight, and he's got 25 seconds to settle in. Adjusting, dropping the hips. Now, okay, Kaczynski shows some fight. He's still in it. He got off his back. It's still in the bundle. So we're not going to get it. Oh, there's a fall. Okay. 6 seconds left in the period. So we're at 133, Gavin McClure for Ellwood City, and we're going to have to figure out who this is for Knoch. I'm going to guess this is probably McGowan we're seeing. Braden McGowan possibly. Cameron Elliott, I don't know. They have a bunch of kids here. Nice takedown. Gavin, he's got a half sunk. Switches to a reverse half. Now he's got it locked up tight with all kind of time to finish. Quick fall. So we didn't figure out who it was from Knoch. Didn't hear anybody calling out first name.
Did not, unfortunately, on that one. So that's big for McClure now. He came in, what, 9? I believe I have 9 and 4 on the season.
Correct.
Nice. So Wolverines bump ahead here, 33-30.
Okay, so it looks like Knoch showed first. They didn't have to. This is Shannon Ray Sykes for Ellwood City. And possibly Tanner Crow. We'll see if we can determine that. And he goes for the big throw, pulls the guy right onto his chest, onto his back, gives up 2 back points, and has about 1 minute and 45 seconds to try to fight off his back. Keep from being pinned. And just, a little wild off the start. Trying for something, gets pinned. It looks like we should have a I think this will be Lehue for Knoch. He's their most accomplished wrestler, and we're sending out freshman Mason Varsity, which kind of Mason's getting thrown to the wolves a little bit here. Quick shot for a takedown. And he's working a chicken wing. Mason slips out of that. Back to the wing. Looks like he had it reinforced. Now he's going to a ball and chain tilt, trying to rack up some points. Still trying for that tilt. Mason's showing a lot of flexibility down here.
Mm-hmm.
But he's a first-year wrestler, and I'm sure he doesn't know a lot of these positions that he's finding himself in. He's trying for a Peterson, but didn't really have it. Yeah, I believe this is Leahy. I think I heard a call on Owen. Gives an escape, snap and take down. Didn't clear him that time. He was looking for another one. There's an escape and another takedown. Just catch and release now. Let him up with short time, so makes it 6-3. Probably should have just ridden that period out, but you know, with them, with Knoch with a 36-33 lead, I don't see that there's a lot we're going to do here. Leahy takes neutral. He's had an easy time scoring takedowns. Right into a double, runs it through. Mason's a little slow to try to belly out. Gives up 3 near fall, but gets off his back. Looking for another tilt, and he's getting it. Gets a 5 count. As soon as he releases, he'll get his 3 back points. There it is. Makes it 14-3. Going for another turn. Looks like he has a deep half, and the far arm barred. It's not a deep half, but he's got the far arm barred. Referee's holding 2 back points. He releases, takes his 2 near fall. Looks like he's going to be content just to try to tech him here. A 13-point lead. He may try to finish it. Gives an escape. 16-4. It's going to be another takedown. He's going to cut him one more time. Makes it 18-5, and that's 20-5 technical fall. So the final score is going to be 41-33 for the Knoch Knights. I don't know. We're milling around here. Looks like they might be trying to get an exhibition match.
And I think we do have one. So that'll officially close the books here in the actual match. So the Knoch Knights will improve to 5-4, 2-3 in section play. Wolverines will fall to 2-3. With a couple exhibition matches here shortly.
I don't know quite what we're going to do here. It looks like we're trying to get a headgear on the wrestler, which is never a good sign. I'm not sure who this is. I'm going to guess it might be Casso Ben, but I've never met the young man. But he's going right to an underhook. No idea who Knoch sent out there, but double leg to the back. And Ellwood's guy's in a bad spot. A quick fall. Again, exhibition match. I don't know that this guy's been out on the mat yet, so maybe. I haven't seen all the matches, but.
All right, so we'll have our handshakes here as both teams wrap up tonight with the final score here. The Knights defeating the Wolverines 41-33. So once again, the Knights will slide up there into that 4th spot just above the Wolverines. Wolverines will have to bounce back Friday night. Friday night they'll be at the Mercer VFW tournament. So we'll have those results and some stuff there. And then next Wednesday they'll be at Highlands, a big one there against 11-4, 4-0 section leading Highland Rams. So, folks, we'll be back on the air tomorrow night for girls basketball here at the Big Gym. Tip will be 6 and 7:30, JV at 6. It will be 6-minute quarters, and they'll just pick up right then and there. So expect an earlier 7:30 start. Dakota, you have one last thing to say.
Yes. It was officially announced today. The musical will be Schoolhouse Rock Live. So that will take place April 12th through the 14th. Here at Lincoln High School. I know Director Rick Hudson is finishing with casting the show, and we're going to get rehearsal scheduled and get started with that.
Okay, awesome stuff. So on behalf of Ellwood City Sports here, my name is Brad Windhorst alongside Dakota Marshall on camera. And then once again, our guest announcer, commentator, book guy, the whole works, the man that makes this show works during wrestling matches, Matt Wally. Once again, we do appreciate it. Good night, folks, and we'll see you tomorrow night back here at the Big Gym.